My name is Malak Hassan Darwish. I'm Lebanese from Lebanon, from the south. It's called, my town is Nabatiye. I am the youngest of four siblings. My two older brothers, they went to college. One of them came to New York, and the other one went to Russia. Everything was fine, even though we grew up in a war. It was a civil war, and then we had the invasion by the Israelis. At the very beginning, we were doing fine. We were not planning to move to US, but one of my very close uncles, my dad's brother, used to work with the United Nations, and he got killed. Uh, Once that happened, we decided to migrate to US.
So my brother had this idea that there was greater things, that although Venezuela at that time was, the economy wasn't bad, that if you work hard and you went to school and then you got a good job, you were able to make it and then have a good life. But it would require you like a lot of work to get there. Then he was invited here. At the time, he was working for an international company, and the international company invited him to come to the United States. And then he says to me, I just think that you can do so much more. And then he made a proposal that I will come here, that because he was doing well with work and he was having a good life and he was able to support his family, that maybe I'll be the first one to come. And then I could learn English and then hold a job later on, and then just, one by one come here and then, make our life for ourselves.
And when we first got to US, it was not easy because in Lebanon we speak Arabic, and our second language that we learn in school is French. And my dad had to dump his profession and start all over.
So then I came here. I was given the tourist visa. I came, and then I came for stay about 6 months. So while my brother was working and traveling and stuff like that, I would help him with my nephews during the day, and at night I would go to a high school to learn English.
We had to work very hard. We went to school. My younger sibling and I, we all went to school. We graduated, and we're very thankful to be in this country because it gives us the freedom, the opportunity, and all, the good life.
I made a proposal to him that while I was coming here, that I wouldn't live with them, that I would live with an American family, and that American family didn't spoke Spanish, then I would put in practice what I was learning as the language, and it will force myself to absolutely have to speak it, because that was the only way we were going to understand one another. While I was working for them during Monday to Friday, at night they allowed me to use the car to go back to school and continue to take the classes at night. So during the day I was taking care of the little girl and taking care of the house and making sure everything was fine, and at night I was going to school, and I did that for 6 months.
It was I remember the first year being here, it was very hard because I had to learn English. I didn't speak a word of English. And when we moved to Utah. That's where I went to school. And the people there were very patient and very friendly and very helpful.
I knew that if I didn't have the language, I wouldn't be able to hold a job.
The hardest part was the language barrier because we didn't speak English. So that was the hard part. Other than that, actually, we felt peace because we knew you go to bed, you wake up the next morning. If you're walking to school, you're not going to hear bombs, you're not going to see fighting in the streets. It's safe.
I didn't want to be a housekeeper for the rest of my life. Also, I didn't want to be a nanny for the rest of my life. I had great ambitions. So for me, it was just the little steps, and then I put myself with goals.
We were happy because we knew we were going to a safe place, We don't have to worry about wars. We don't have to worry about the electricity not being, available, and maybe food shortage or bombs or, any of that. At the same time, we had the rest of the family. My uncles, my aunts, my cousins, my grandmas, my grandpa. So that was sad.
Did I felt alienated? At times, definitely. You come across people that look at you like, you're less than a human. You look at people that may put you down. You'll find people that just feel that you're here to take away from them. But at the end of the day, you have to be true to yourself.